Tucci?
Stinking Tucci, dog. Do you remember any of his raps?
No. Nah. Well, what raps? He just said like 10 words. Chilling with the homie.
All right, we're going with the same high fade.
Yeah, high fade, clean up the top.
Clean up the top.
And then, yeah. And then, you did my eyebrows, right? Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah. Spaced out.
Yeah. So, okay. So high fade. We're gonna take a little off the top. We're gonna clean up the beard.
Yeah.
We're getting you prepped for your wedding day.
Yeah.
An official wedding day.
Yeah, the official one.
Heck yeah, dude. Congrats.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
I'm excited for you, man. I'm really,
Came a long way.
yeah, man. Just blessed to be a part of your life, man.
Yeah, dude, definitely.
You're a cool guy. You guys took me into your house when I didn't have a place to go and I got kicked out.
Yeah. We'll always
Forever indebted, man. Love you guys.
Yeah, definitely. We'll
Heck
always
yeah.
be there.
Dude, so we were talking about, I used to have, so my first car was a 99 Dodge Caravan, a 4-cylinder minivan.
Oh.
And we used to pack this thing down when we used to go do our shenanigans, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you remember? Like,
I just remember just always with the NOS tanks in there.
oh my gosh, dude. So dumb, huh?
Floppers.
Just doing the most with it.
Yeah.
So I initially met you in high school, right?
Yeah.
So we both met in
Football. No, yeah, football.
freshman football.
Yeah. And then you did wrestling too after that.
But you were kind of mean back then, right?
I guess so. Apparently what everybody says.
But,
Apparently I was an
speak up
asshole.
a little bit.
Apparently I was an asshole.
No. You just like, that was during the bro era and you like lived it out. I remember that. It was Monsters. It was iPods, not shuffles. It was like iPods with the earbuds.
It's called commitment, all right? No.
You lived that lifestyle, dog. Like you were the only person I knew that had like the jerseys, the metal militia jerseys.
I miss those jerseys. I've actually been seeing some like out like at Tilly's. I've wanted to get some.
Before, like the what is it? The dudes of Simi Valley. Like you lived that lifestyle, dog. Just over here in Pico.
Right. What is it? Silicon Valley?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. And then we were in wrestling together, and I remember one time in specific. I don't remember which year. I think it was our.
We were close the same way, weren't we?
Sophomore year, right?
Yeah.
Because we had just got out of football, and then JV always started right before varsity, and for whatever reason, like we both early on had like a varsity spot.
Yeah.
So we had a tournament and the JV level, and we barely made weight because we were just coming back from football. It was right after, and me and you, by like the whatever miracle, dude, we just like tackled our opponents, and we stinking won by pin.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That was like our first one, right?
But it was crazy because like, you know, JV level, like their matches are what, a minute? No, 2 minutes.
No, 1 minute.
1 minute long, right?
Varsity's 2 minutes.
So you got 3-minute matches, and you could have, for this tournament in specific, we had what, 3 matches?
Yeah.
3 matches. So you like, here's what, 3 minutes. You're like, dude, what the heck? That's like, I can run a marathon. It's like, no, but you're wrestling something that's wrestling you back, right?
Yeah,
so
you're flexing the whole entire time, basically.
you're flexing
for a minute.
Especially at that level, we kind of don't know what we're doing. We're just coming out of football. We're kind of like a little bit stronger at least. Or...
I wanted to do a power bomb, but you know they said they wouldn't let me. Said it was illegal. Rock bottom.
Oh my gosh. So I remember we were just like crazy exhausted, barely won, and then the very next 2 matches, I got obliterated. I don't know about you, but I got dominated, bro.
I probably did too. I think I won.
It was so humiliating, right? Because like it was like so arrogant for me. Like I just walked in, I was like, yeah, dude, I destroyed that guy the whole time it was just got lucky.
Yeah. It was that guy's first tournament.
Yeah. That guy has like first match jitters or something.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Freaking Alvy.
Alvy, our wrestling coach, right?
Yeah. Oh man, that guy was crazy.
What do you remember about him?
I just remember him breaking a stopwatch over his head, and not even flinching.
What do you mean?
He was spinning. Don't you? I remember one time he was spinning it. And he had the stopwatch, spinning in a circle, and just giving us typical lectures. You know, something about like a llama. I don't know. And then it just out of nowhere just connects with his head, bursts into a million pieces, pauses for a second, and just goes like, and then continues with the story.
It doesn't even faze him, right?
Yeah.
He just like he's spinning a stopwatch, and it hits his head. This guy had like an infamous, like famous rock solid forehead, and it hit the sweet spot, and it shattered, right? I think I remember that.
Yeah.
I was there.
And then he just continued like nothing happened.
Do you remember my boy Brian?
Brian. Which Brian?
He went to state from wrestling.
Oh, yeah. Freaking the one that didn't do anything. I just sat in the corner.
Okay, so let's put it into context. That makes him sound like, why would you even have him on the team, right?
Oh, yeah, but
he was a senior when we were freshmen. And this guy may or may not positively, most likely have been in
some
enhancements.
some shape, way, or form.
The year prior, he wrestled at 171. The next year was 215 pounds of solid muscle.
All of a sudden, he could throw a guy across the room.
So anyways, this guy was like, he was going to state. Like, it wasn't that he was like strong. It was that he was already a good wrestler and that he was able to apply it. Like, now he just had the power to do like pretty much everything, right?
Yeah.
Like he took he went on to take like 7th in state. I think I remember that.
Yeah, cause I know he won. I think was it Masters.
He took that? Oh, really? I didn't know that.
I think he went that far, but like he didn't win it.
Well, Masters for sure, because you have to place at Masters.
Oh yeah, so you got to place that.
It's
CI. First you go CIF, and then if you win a place at CIF, then you go to Masters. Mm-hmm. And then I think if you gotta get top 7 at Masters to go to state. And then
He was legit, dog.
Yeah.
All right. So, anyways, enough about his biography.
Right?
Yeah.
Documentary.
Do you remember?
Remember Billy?
My bad. Hold up.
No, you're good.
You dusty rock. Sorry.
You remember Billy? He was a senior also, the same as...
No, he was a junior.
Was he?
Yeah,
Oh,
I remember
okay.
Billy. He was a cool guy. Sometimes.
Yeah, Billy was done.
He could be, or
Depends
could
on
not
the day.
be. Whatever.
It depends on the day, you know?
Yeah. Like sometimes like they were like super cool and sometimes like, dude, y'all wild. Who was your favorite coach?
I liked Hartman.
How about out of every sport? Let's get out of wrestling.
Parsons.
Because you played football too, right?
Parsons, I would say.
Oh my gosh. Tell him about Parsons. Talk to him.
I don't know.
Tell me a story that you have that you remember Parsons. I have one.
I don't even remember. I was like, I really don't remember any actual stories.
Okay, so he was the last of like the old school mentality of like football where you can like talk to the players in such a way where if done right, you know, you can inspire them, right? Like it's just being honest and real with them. Like today, you know, coaches can't say none of that stuff that.
Yeah. Everybody would get offended.
Get offended for sure. Like it was questioning people's genders. Like it was a lot of things, right?
Yeah.
But it was like in a funny way, you know, it was like because we had a relationship with him. It wasn't just because he was trying to be a jerk, you know. But yeah, that guy was hilarious. So he was one of your favorite?
Yeah, I liked him as a coach. He was more because like he was just entertaining. But like
yeah.
I mean, but also there's also the coaches that I coached with, or that coached me over at the park too. So those ones I liked because I ended up going back to coach with them.
Where at?
At Rivera Park.
What years did you coach?
I don't remember. I think it was right after high school. 2000, probably like 9 or 10 to like 2015 maybe. about like
Okay.
5-6 years. And it was cool because we started off in the lowest division, and then we ended up we stuck with the same group of kids all the way up until right before they went to high school.
That's
So
cool.
we kind of grew up with the kids.
We had some cool kids, right?
Yeah. Some are jackasses. Some are innocent.
Wasn't it crazy to see like the kids where you know they had that something special to do? Like, this is probably for them, this sport.
No, what do you mean?
Like they had the natural ability, like for the game of football at a young age. Because remember, I had went with you one time because you had a coaches meeting. I was at your pad at the time, and you're like, "Hey, I have a football meeting. Can you drive me?" Because for whatever reason you weren't driving yet.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, "All right, I'll go with you." So we met at a restaurant, and they were just like cracking jokes the entire time, and they're like, "Yeah, we need coaches, blah blah blah." And then I was sitting there.
Yeah, you coached for a little bit, right? Like a year or two?
I jumped in for a year.
He was a year, okay.
Yeah.
With your boy, was it Daly?
Oh, dude, Daly was the man, dude. So he was like English or something, right?
No, he just had an accent, but you called him.
No, dude, he was.
I don't know. I don't think he was, but he had like a sort of like a British accent.
It was cool people, man. Like some of these kids, like that was like the introduction of like wanting to like coach at that time. Like I
Yeah.
wanted to be a high school football coach, you know, right after high school, like you said.
Yeah, like I mean, like it was fun. It was a great 5 years. It's not the same though. Some coaches passed.
Yeah, just life, man.
Yeah.
Time for a season. It was fun though. Do you remember when we would go tape the games?
Oh yeah, running back and forth, going
Jeez.
to the van to go smoke real quick before
Oh my
during
God.
halftime.
Always, huh? 24/7.
Always trying to smoke. My bong, my 2-footer bong. I still have it.
So bad, dude. Oh my God.
I still have. Can't believe I still have that thing. Damn, sometimes I probably had that thing since probably like 2009.
That green one?
No, the 2-footer bong. You know what I'm talking about? The big,
No.
It's like it was like a big one like this big. But that one I had for a long, long time. Oh no, didn't you have one that we were using at the time?
I remember we bought one
And then you broke it
and I broke it.
because of your massive strength.
No. I never got the chance to explain myself what happened. You guys were so mad at me, dude. Everybody was like, you know you have to pay me the $30, right? I'm like,
That was them. Like, if you paid me or not, I didn't care.
no, you made it clear. It was like, hey, dog, I'm gonna need that money. I was like, all right, I got you. But it is what it is. Okay, I didn't tell you what happened though. So I was sitting there and I put the piece back into the bigger piece and it just shattered. I didn't put any force on. I just literally dropped, not even like from a big distance, placed it and it shattered. And I just remember you saying, what was that? And you were already mad, dude. I already knew. It was like, bro, I was set up. That lady with the...
Sabotage.
It was because that lady...
She had like a gem on her tooth, didn't
Okay,
she?
first of all, where we got that particular item from was the Pico Rivera swap meet in the first place. It was like the very early days of like
Yeah, before they tore it down.
smoke shops.
That's so sad.
Like, yeah. So anyways, there was this like girl, you know they always put like seductive girls like in smoke shops, whatever, to like flirt with you, whatever. So this was one that was not like that. Or she tried to be, and she had
Yeah.
a big diamond tooth. She had a big diamond on her tooth.
Got like some super glue and just put like a gemstone on
It's
there.
like, what's going on there, my girl?
Don't you feel that in your lip?
Oh my God, how do you talk with that thing, man?
Seriously, like, how do you eat with that? That's what. You gotta clean it every time.
Yeah, so she persuaded somebody, and then we all pitched in, and I had to pay everybody, and I was broke because I was only working.
It was just a normal one, huh? Just like a straight shot one.
It was cheap.
Yeah.
It was probably like just.
Was it a Laker one? No.
No, it was, I don't know.
It was like a frosted one. I remember that.
I don't know what it was. It was dumb. That's what it was. It was dumb. It was
Waste
a
of
bad
money.
choice, bad investment on
Yeah.
my end.
Oh, we were all young and dumb, you know?
You live and learn. I remember when we first like started hanging out though. And I thought it was so funny is because it was around your birthday, right? So like November.
Yeah, you and Sergio, I think, went to the hookah bar, remember?
Dude, we were. I don't know who introduced me to hookah at that time, but it was huge. Like it was, everybody was doing hookah. Like 2009, right?
Yeah, this is all like right after high school.
Right after high school, like 18 for sure. I graduated at 17, so it was around like 17,
Yeah.
18. So I was already hanging out with Sergio for a couple months before it was your birthday, and you're like, hey, I think we saw it on MySpace, like, it's Josh's birthday.
Yeah.
They're gonna go to the hookah lounge in Uptown Whittier.
Yeah, and you guys just randomly, yeah, because I was already with somebody over there, I think.
Yeah, you were with your homegirls.
I don't remember who. I forgot.
I do, but I'm not gonna say.
Keep it a secret.
No. We used to go to that spot pretty often, though.
Yeah, actually.
Like from that point on, like we were like, hey, this guy's cool. I'm gonna hang out with him. But prior to that, like all in high school, like we were cool, but
Just never hung out until really, well, then after high school, and then the parties came along, and then.
Okay, so I remember the very like, I think it was.
Remember Pajama Jam?
Oh my, what was that? The rave?
Yeah, the one where I overheated in line. Remember?
You took a little bit too,
too much.
a little bit too much too quickly. Dude,
With the Red Bull person right there giving us Red Bulls and everything. Remember? They had the little Red Bull shots.
dude, it was. How did we survive that?
Oh my god. And then Tucci freaking overheated. Remember he was,
No water, standing in line. It's hot, all the body heat. It's like winter time, so like it's cold, so everybody's all huddled together in line.
and I
like,
just had surgery to get my tonsils taken out.
Oh gosh, did you?
Yeah, remember it was that Wednesday. Because we went to
No.
dance, remember? Remember dance?
Okay, dance was the club.
Yeah, so we went to dance, and the day after I had...
I got the picture from that.
Yeah, like the day after I had my surgery for my tonsils, and then that weekend was a pajama jam.
That's right. That's right. Oh my gosh, dude. We went to go like celebrate
Oh,
that you're doing surgery.
Yeah.
That's so stupid.
Hey, you're getting your tonsils sticking out.
Let me see. Let me move here a bit. Yeah. Dude, that was a journey in itself, right? Your tonsil recovery.
Oh yeah, because the stitches,
How many times did you bust those stitches?
just once, but
Really?
they busted really bad. So where like I was like spitting out blood constantly,
Oh yeah.
and then I'd get them restitched. That sucked.
Was it because you were coughing so much? Like, or
Yeah, I think so. I think that's what it was. I just coughed too hard. And
oh,
then-
because we never stopped smoking.
yeah, never stopped smoking.
Cigarettes, like
Never stopped
pack a day.
doing Nas. Never stopped smoking weed. Never stopped.
Jeez. Just going ham, dude. Living the
can't-
ultimate Edgar life.
you can't
Like
miss-
that's
you can't miss a
posted
beat.
right now, dude. Like we did it way before then. It's wild.
Yeah, you can't just skip. You can't skip a beat. You know.
Remember we used to go play pool?
Oh, that's right. I've been playing a long time. I've been wanting to. There's not even really good pool halls anymore though, because I don't feel like going to the Junction right here.
Yeah.
Just because because it's all IPAs. Like if they had like other beer, different story.
What type of beer do you like? Like what's your go-to?
Dos Equis,
Dos Equis? So like what is that?
a lager.
A lager?
Yeah.
I don't like too much flavor. I don't like IPAs.
No, like
I'm not a big drinker anymore anyways, but
no.
even if I was, like, it's too strong for me. It's like, ugh,
Oh, yeah,
too much.
It's too heavy.
Yeah.
That's what it is, and it's you feel it sitting in your stomach.
Yeah, right? Heck yeah, dude.
I can already feel the coolness on my head.
The what?
I can already feel the coolness on my head.
How long do you go in between each cut?
Honestly, it depends if there's an occasion. Honestly, it can be anywhere from maybe 2 months to like 6 months.
So, as I mentioned when we got started with your haircut, you're getting married.
Yes.
So who's the young lady? You don't have to give like socials and all that. Just
No, her name's Cece.
CC. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you, dog, because I've known you for a long minute. And for a second, I was like, Josh, we'll never get married.
That's what everyone said.
Yeah, but you lived like that
Yeah, I know.
was convincing.
I didn't care.
You didn't care? She made you believe, like, what? My question to you.
She made me care.
Okay. I love it.
Yeah, but,
So, okay, run me to it. How did you meet her?
I was a senior in high school. She was a freshman. And,
Really?
Yeah, she was in cheerleading,
Okay.
and I was in football. And so I think it was at like the.
Can I speak up a little bit?
I think it was about like what is it called that where they kidnapped the kidnap thing?
Oh, well,
Where the cheerleaders kidnapped some of the players.
they
or whatever.
decorate the room and then
Yeah.
it's like a party or something.
Yeah, so they did that, and at the end of all of it, that we ended up going to the beach, and then hung out. We just hung out there, and then didn't really talk after that. And then after high school, kind of just saw her, but talked to her on social media here and there. And, you know, just
Keeping her on tabs, dog?
yeah, just kind of like
Nah,
you know,
just friends.
yeah, just basically just friends. Just
Yeah.
you know, talk continuously for like a couple weeks, and then like not talk for like months.
Yeah.
And then finally, you know, I asked her if she wanted to go out, and she said no multiple times. And then when I said I'll bring her chicken nuggets, she said okay.
Okay. I see you working the different angles.
And then
Okay, wait, real quick. How did we land on chicken nuggets?
because she likes chicken nuggets, she's in love
Okay.
with them.
So you were talking to her for a little bit?
Yeah. And then so I was just going when she was on lunch at work since I was working nights. So I was awake during the day. So when I was out, I was awake during the day, and I would go to her work during her lunch and have lunch with her. And then we just started, you know, hanging out every day. She would always hang out outside we would hang out outside my house, but she would never go inside my house or across the street.
What is that?
I don't know. She just was nervous to meet anyone. She just stood outside across the street outside of her car. That's where we hung out for like a couple months. And then finally she went in, she came inside. And then, you know, next thing you know, got married in Vegas. And then now we're doing the show wedding.
The show. The real one, Josh.
Yes, the real one.
You were
Yeah.
sad that people couldn't attend.
Yes, that's the reason, yes.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
But I love her.
Yeah,
She's great. She makes me happy, so.
that's cool, man. I'm happy for you.
And I'm glad you found your one, too.
Thanks, man. I'm glad too.
Not
'Cause she does everything for me, so.
Well, she deals with you, first of all.
Oh, dude. I'm like, seriously. It's so cool that like God gave me a therapist as a wife.
Yeah.
So she just talks to me like a person,
Like a human
like
being.
a human being. And then sometimes she doesn't talk to me because she's dealing with the kids. So it's all right. There's balance. There's balance.
Yeah. Sometimes I get peace, sometimes I don't.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Just.
So what's next for you? What are you doing for work right now?
Next, we just got back from Bakersfield. It was hot as hell out there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So what do you do again?
Fire protection. I install fire sprinklers.
Okay.
And any type of fire suppression systems. And so, like, we were doing work on a paint booth. And out in Bakersfield, freaking 105 degrees inside of a metal building. It's just like an oven all day long.
Ugh.
Good thing is it's prevailing wage, so
What does that mean?
basically means like it's like a way higher pay. So like it can be like $60 an hour
Oh.
type of thing.
Whoa. Okay.
And then it was day 1 was 8 hours, day 2 was 10 hours, day 3 was 12 hours.
So walk me through a little bit of like your day at work. Like what's kind of typical, normal, like something you would do every day? Because I know you work construction, and it's not always so uniform every day. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
an
Well, like I
office
mean,
job would be.
every day is different. Like I mean, right now I'm the guy that does mainly the stuff for the spray booth. So it's kind of like you just get started, start building your manifold, and get your main pipe up, and then you start doing your drilling out your holes for your taps for the branch lines, and then you gotta do more taps and drilling holes for your sprinkler heads. So
And how long you been doing this?
About 11 years.
11 years?
Yeah. Started when I was about 21, I think. Yeah, 20 or 21.
That's cool.
Now I've been there the longest longest installer at the company.
You think you might move to something different one day, or do you kind of see yourself doing this?
I'll stay. I'm always gonna be doing fire protection. I don't see myself leaving doing that.
You like
But-
the field?
Yeah, I like the field work. I can't sit in an office. Like that's just it's I get too antsy.
Right.
So, but I mean, I enjoy it.
What's like the what would you say like the most like interesting thing that has happened to you at a job site in your 11 years? Do you have any instances?
Taking out a sprinkler head on a live system and having to put the sprinkler head back in.
On a what system?
So basically, they drained the wrong fire system because we had to take out some pipe. So we had to pop a sprinkler head to be able to like unscrew it so like we could drain the water. The one we took out ended up being the wrong system. So the whole system was completely live. Water is just gushing down out of the sprinkler down to the floor. And it was a multi-story building, so like it was a new construction, so like it's all going down to the second floor. And then so we ended up luckily I was able to, which is a very rare thing to happen, to be able to get the sprinkler head back into the pipe and screw it in to stop it. I ended up having like a cut on my finger from trying to push the sprinkler head so hard.
That's how dedicated you were, huh?
Yeah, you know.
Hey, dog.
Well, I'm not trying to pay for damages, you know.
Jeez. Heck no, dude. I think I would just let it happen.
Oh, it's funny.
So there was real quick. There was this one time that, you know, when we first got married, we moved to this house in Whittier, and we were renting from this landlord who lived like in, I don't know, some beach city. And this dude was like, could never get a hold of him sometimes. Like he was very like not in your business. Just like, hey, just pay me at this time. So one time we were moving out and we put like the $1,000 security deposit down, and we're moving out and we're taking our washer and dryer. So when we had got the house, there was like something wrong with like the hookup for it. But I didn't know that you were supposed to turn off like the water valve before your takeoff. So I unhook it and it's just gushing, dude. I'm just like in panic, like in this room.
Did you even know where the shutoff was?
So I'm calling and I'm calling and I'm calling, and this dude's not answering. Apparently he was on vacation. So I'm just like getting a bucket.
I wouldn't answer my phone either.
Dude, I got a bucket, bro. And I remember I was just standing right there because it was just like a box and there was a door to the outside of our backyard.
Yeah.
And I had a bucket and I was just going like this. And then my friend came, he walked around the back and he was like, what the heck? So the dude finally the landlord answers the phone, and I'm like, hey man, I'm like all frantic. He's like, what's going on? I'm like, hey, I need to find an emergency water shut off because, dude, blah, blah, blah. He's like, oh yeah, my bad. I was like, he's just telling me like everything that's not pertaining to like this.
Yeah, so yeah,
it's just going on. I'm like,
my
dude.
vacation's fine, by the way, if you weren't asking.
I'm like, hey man, this thing's going into the living room now. Like it was the washroom connected to our kitchen that went into our little living room to the front of the house.
Was it carpet where it was wet?
So the previous owner, he had put sectional pieces as carpet because it wasn't a big, so that got flooded. I was gonna take them out anyway, so it worked out. But
yeah, convenient.
Oh my gosh, bro.
That was your reason to take them out?
So I'm not very like handy sometimes, you know what I mean? But
yeah,
you live and learn, dude. I think I'm gonna stop making excuses. I'm just gonna take the L, bro.
Yeah. Just take the blame.
Yeah. Move on, dog. Yeah. We're here.
It's fixed.
So like one of the things that I liked about, but you are right. You're kind of like handy because you had a pit for a log pit, right? Because
I built a fire pit. I built a fire pit and a horseshoe pit.
Okay, because when we were hanging out, we just had the little round tub where you could put like logs and stuff, and we would kick it outside.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was like the above ground one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like just like a little like just a bowl.
The one where you rest your feet on it and like it doesn't burn, but you take your feet off and then the heels of your shoes start
melted.
burning and they start melting.
Yeah. Who was that? Someone had the
That was
bottom.
me for sure
was it
too.
you? You had the bottom like you went like that and like it was all smeared.
Yeah, dude. It's like what the heck? Smoking the cigarettes, the Virginia Slims.
Those thin little
They're
things.
like skinny long ones.
Shit.
Different like flavor.
Now I smoke Marble Black.
Who are you?
Yeah.
What is it?
Marble
Black?
Yeah.
Okay, what's different about this?
It's just more like it's kind of like if you were to put it in terms of coffee, it's like this is a dark roast.
Is it like harsher?
More bolder.
Is it
to
like,
me?
okay.
To me, it's not harsh.
Oh, okay, I got you. Like it's a little bit
more like
fuller.
Richer flavor.
I got you.
Compared to the regular reds, which would be like kind of like the middle ground. Because there's the gold pack that's also like that one's lights, but.
Do you do cigars at all anymore?
Nah, it's just too much after a while. Plus, sometimes I accidentally smoke them like cigarettes. And it just
too much.
Yeah, it upsets my stomach, and I'm like, ugh.
I just can't handle like the 2-day feeling after. It's like
if I'm not one for like the really thick like cigars.
Yeah.
Like, I'm more like kind of like the size of like a Swisher cigar.
Okay, like the smaller roll.
Yeah, like the thinner ones.
If I were to do a cigar, that would be like the light color ones, because I guess the difference is the lighter the leaf, the less harsh it is, bolder.
Probably, I would, because probably if it's darker, it's probably like just more like bolder, like a bolder taste.
And then there's like different gauges too, right? Because there's like shorter, thicker ones.
Yeah.
It's like a 3-hour one. There's like long, skinnier ones, the Churchills or whatever.
Yeah, cigar just makes me want like it's like with a cigarette, you just want to finish it. But like with a cigar, like you start puffing it really fast. It makes me I just want to like finish it, like if that makes sense. But like it takes forever.
Like, all right, I'm over
to
this.
finish.
Like I'm just.
Yeah, I'm done.
I'm done with this, dude. Take this thing away. Yeah, you know what? I can never get into like the cigar and beer. Like no matter what you did, it was just like two worlds colliding.
Do you remember the putting beer in a hookah?
Oh, in the hookah?
Yeah.
It was like a Bud Light. Whoa.
And then it gave us a headache.
Oh my gosh.
God, that was the worst decision ever. What was that?
It was cool at first because we got like the little extra charge.
Yeah.
And then after that, it was like, golly, my head hurts.
Yeah.
And it was raining.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember that.
Jeez.
The backyard would be flooded.
Dude, it rained a lot back then. It was like super cold that winter for whatever reason that year.
Yeah, there was a year where it was like really, really cold all the time.
It was like almost snowy, like cold.
Yeah.
Like icy.
I want to go to the snow this year.
Yeah? Are you a snow person?
Yeah, I love the snow. Cece hates it though. She's not a cold person.
No? Yeah, I'm not a cold person no more either.
Like shit, right now I have 2 ACs in my room and a fan on.
Oh my gosh, you're living the dream, dude.
Oh yeah.
I have one, but it takes a little bit.
Well, cause my room's cause you see my room, how it's a walkway.
Uh-huh.
So kind of like if I have both on, then I can just leave the kitchen door open and my room will stay cold. So,
Did your room get hot when they cooked though?
When the oven's on, yeah.
When the oven's on?
But when they're cooking on the pans and everything, no. Just when the oven. But the oven makes the whole house hot. And then we gotta fix that freaking, what is it, the fan? You know what I'm talking about? That's above the stove? That sucks out all the the air.
Yeah, the hot air.
Yeah. We gotta fix that. A lot of stuff we gotta fix in the house now.
Oh man, good luck.
Yeah.
It's cool that you have the ability to do that though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So yeah, I know, if I wanted to, I could probably be like a handyman type of person.
Uh-huh.
Like as a job, but do I have the patience for that? No.
And then you got to deal with like general public too.
Yeah.
And contractors.
Yeah,
Dude, the construction field is like, they're crazy, dog.
Yeah.
So I used to be a delivery driver for Sherwin-Williams, the paint company.
Yeah.
And they think because like some people are cool with like I don't want to be like everybody was like that, but some people do. When you go to like a job site, they would treat you like nothing, bro. They would like ignore you.
And that's just a typical day in the office.
Yeah, it's
you know?
just yeah, dude. It's like that's their life, but it's like, dude, that's crazy.
That's the funny thing too. Like with construction, I mean, it's a different breed.
Yeah,
It's a different type of breed of people.
It's people who are down to build things all day. You know what I mean? Out in the sun or the cold.
Whether it's like especially when we're like digging in the ground.
Yeah, they're just down,
Yeah.
Outside people. I get it.
And it's kind of annoying when my wife says, "Oh, it's hot today," but she's in an AC AC
I know. It's crazy. I work in a warehouse too, and that it's like an oven, dude.
Yeah.
It just bakes you. Like the other day on Monday, it was humid. It was like 90% humidity for whatever reason.
Yeah.
And I was sweating from 6 in the morning till 2 when I clocked out.
Yeah, so you gotta bring extra shirts.
Well, I wear like dry fit stuff because
Oh, yeah.
because it's hot, dude.
Yeah.
Like, why would I wear like pants?
Oh, fuck that. One thing I hate right now because I'm wearing overalls for work, so it's like right now with the heat, oh my god. And they're like a thick material too.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you have to wear like any specific like protection?
For work?
Yeah.
I mean, not really.
No.
I mean, it depends on the job site. Like some job sites, they don't care. You can just wear normal clothes.
It depends on what
the
job requires or what?
Yeah, but then there'll be a job site where you gotta wear hard hat, safety vest, safety glasses, and all that. Mainly like as long as you have steel toe boots, and that's all you really need typically. Closest thing to safety that I wear on a daily basis would be a hat.
Will be a what?
Would be a hat. Metal shavings fly in my head a lot.
Oh.
When I'm drilling up, like above me. It always sucks. Then you don't find it until you're in the shower and you're washing your hair, and then you cut your finger on that shaving that's stuck in your hair.
It always sucks too when like you're looking through like Instagram and then you see like the work safety fail videos, and it's like in the type of work that you do.
Yeah.
And you're just like, oh my gosh.
Or like the scissor lift videos, or the knuckle lifts, where like people like fly out of the baskets because they hit a pothole or something.
Oh, dude, Papa don't do that stuff no more. So for my other job, not throwing out names, but they have a specific way of doing like their counts and stuff.
Yeah.
And they have giant racks because it's a warehouse. So instead of like just having all the forklift drivers pull everything down,
yeah,
and count the pallets on the floor like normal people, like they put people in cages on the forklift.
Oh, I've been in those.
And it's like, nah. Like right when I became a dad, like this like anxiety of like always.
Well, yeah, because I mean,
like things.
You want to make.
What if something happened? What if because okay, it's not just like I'm scared of heights because it's
you
like
want you want to make it back home.
Right. And it's like there's been a lot of times where like forklift operators like leave or like have almost got somebody hurt.
Yeah.
Extended too far into the ceiling.
What do you drive at work? Like what is it like?
A pallet rider.
Like the stand-on ones?
Yeah.
Is the okay? I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Is
What?
the one like you're kind of sideways, or is the one like you're facing forward?
Kind of sideways.
Yeah, because I know there's one that you're sideways, but you're driving like this way.
Apparently they used to have that one, but no, I never had that.
Yeah. I always just see people dipping on those whenever we go do jobs at warehouses. Like everyone's just dipping on them, like no fucks given.
What did you want to originally be when you were coming up? Did you ever have any like
Military?
Military?
Yeah.
Any branch?
Army.
Army?
Yeah. That was
Army?
Just because I didn't want to do Air Force. Marine sounded too hard. Didn't want to be stuck on a boat in the Navy, so Army was the next best guess, you know?
Okay. Respect. You had some thought. Okay.
But
Got some too.
But yeah, and then I wanted to do cooking.
Dude, I forgot about your cooking.
Yeah. I don't cook. Well, yeah, I guess you could say now I cook now because I bought a Blackstone now.
Okay. What do you do with that?
It's basically like those flat grills. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
And just make everything. Like you can do full on like breakfast and like.
Yeah, I know. I meant like, what do you do with it? Like, how do you use the Blackstone grill?
Like, what do you mean?
What are your go-to meals?
Oh, for that, like I mean, just typical like potatoes and like just any type of meat, a salad, chicken.
Okay.
But like, I mean, even breakfast we cook on it sometimes because you can cook everything at once.
Yeah, my buddy he does breakfast and he does like pancakes and eggs and hash browns and stuff.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah, like it comes in handy. I mean, I like it better than the actual like grill. But then, but with the grill you get like the char and better, and like the flame marks and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, to each his own.
Heck yeah, dude.
You know, I've been wanting to watch Blue Mountain State.
Okay. Give me the premise of that show. Blue Mountain State was the football show.
It was a college football team.
Okay.
That basically it was just a party school, and they had a bunch of antics and just.
It was this like second string quarterback who did not want to become a starter. He just went to that school to party.
Oh yeah.
Right?
He just went to the school to party. He didn't want to play at all.
Yeah.
And then his best friend was trying to be the mascot, I think.
The goat, right?
The goat, yeah. He's trying to be the goat mascot.
And there's Thad.
So
that dude was the middle linebacker.
Yeah. Giving oil changes for everyone.
Oh gosh. Yeah. Oil changes for everyone.
God, that's so disturbing.
What about Jersey Shore? Remember Jersey Shore?
Oh God. Remember when we started smoking? What was it? Parliaments? Because of that.
Oh my gosh, dude. Do you ever think about like? Do any like random thoughts ever come back? Like memories from that period of life?
I mean, just like pretty much just sitting smoking on Sergio's porch.
Oh my, you had way more of those than I did. For whatever reason, he didn't want me to be a part of that. It was just you and him, dog.
Well, because
I was like, all right.
Yeah. I don't know.
I didn't get to eat cereal. I'm just going to say that.
You weren't allowed.
Nah, bro.
Oh, yeah, he would always get mad.
Definitely hated when I ate at his house, dude. I'm like, dude, Josh just comes in and grabs a bowl. I don't get anything? That's shady. Whatever. I'm not affected at all by it.
You would scarf everything down.
Who? Me?
No.
Yeah, probably though.
Right. Empty out half the cereal box, half the milk.
Oh, you got it?
It's just my water.
I got you. Do you remember hanging out in the parking lot of Sergio's house?
In the back?
In the back.
Yeah.
Dude, that was some fun time. Do you remember anything from that time?
No, just Willie. Remember Willie?
Willie.
He used to hang out in the back. He lived there too, Crystal's boyfriend.
So it was like a unit, like a 4-unit household.
Cul-de-sac, household, apartment complex, whatever you want to call it.
Living situation.
Yeah.
Who knows? It was something.
Yeah.
That's all we know.
With a big backyard. Remember the party we threw back there?
Okay, so there was a couple parties thrown back there, and then I remember one time that it wasn't Sergio's party; it was some other person's party, and then it got raided for whatever reason. A lot of people like jumped up.
Oh yeah, and they broke the wall.
They broke the wall in the very back of the property, which connected to like residential on the other side.
Yeah, it was someone else's side wall.
Dude, we almost got beat up by the owners of that wall.
Yeah, they got mad.
For whatever reason, Sergio took ownership of that. Oh, it was his house, I guess.
Well, yeah, he kind of has to. I don't live there, shit.
But we went with them. We showed solidarity, bro. We were there,
we all sat in the car while he went to go talk to him.
No, we were all on the porch. You remember that?
Yeah, I know. I remember.
Oh, gosh. Nah, dog.
The old days. It's all blur. It's kind of like all of a blur now, too.
It's just like, it happened so early, you know?
Yeah.
That was fun while it lasted.
Yeah. It was all fun. I enjoyed it.
Remember staying up when we went to the beach, all of us?
And then
we stayed up the whole night.
And then you hydroplaned?
may or may not have crashed my friend's Accord.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. I may or may not had to have bought a spare tire from dude who sold his own personal spare tire.
Yeah, that's right, huh? Because they didn't have it and he had the same car.
Yeah. He's like, hold on, give me $30. I got you. And I'm like, shoot, take it, my guy.
Tire's a tire.
He was down for a payment. That's all I know.
It was just the rim that was bent, right? It was nothing else.
Yes, because, okay. What do you remember about that story?
I was asleep, for the record.
You were asleep? Okay.
I just remember waking up and I'm flying to the other side of the car.
No. Really? You in the back seat.
Yeah.
We're driving in a 1990 like Honda Accord.
Yeah.
Sergio was passenger. I was driving. And for whatever reason, we needed to make a quick exit off of Indiana. And then, but it had rained that night. And our friend's brakes may or may not have been in great condition. So I remember I hit the brakes. And I was driving about like 60 onto the on-ramp, and I was like, all right, I can slow it down. But the thing is not slowing down, it's like staying with traction of the car. So I had the ability where I could turn, like I could take the turn and not do damage. But my friend, the passenger seat, whose car it was, he pulled the emergency brake and he made his hydroplane into the barrier off the off-ramp.
Do you remember how he was just sitting right there in front of his tire, like caressing it because it was all broken?
No, dude, I was so like my bad. I was all like heartbroken. I just went and sat.
Didn't your dad show up?
My dad came.
Yeah.
Shout out, Dad, holding it down. He came and then he took us to like, because you could drive the car, the rim was just bent. You could tell.
Yeah, it was just wobbly.
And it broke the back tail light.
Yeah.
And
I
then
remember we put red tape on it, like at my house or something like that.
yeah, it pops. Shout out. So stupid. So many adventures. Remember driving to Santa Ana? To
go fill up, yeah.
Golly.
We drove a lot of stupid places for no reason.
I remember one party, I think it was a party right before we broke the wall, that me and you had went to go get something in Santa Ana, and for whatever, you had your laptop, because this was before GPS, dog, so we just had like,
oh yeah,
I had the first Android flip phone, like that was, I bought the first one.
Yeah, like I had my laptop open, didn't I? And I was trying to find out how to get there. That's right. I still have that laptop, you know that?
Do you really?
Yeah.
Do you still have all the pirated music that we downloaded?
No, I had to wipe it because like something happened to it. It crashed really bad, and so I had to like completely factory restart it. Like it was all bad. But no, I still have that thing, and I run a monitor off it, keyboard, mouse, all that stuff. Still runs good. I just gotta build my PC now.
Yeah, what are you gonna do with that?
It's mainly for games and shit. But
what are you into right now? What kind of games? PC games? What kind?
I mainly play my Xbox right now. But right now I'm playing what is it called? Saints Row. It's the reboot one from the original trilogy.
Saints Row.
Yeah.
Is that the one where you could like?
It's basically a goofy GTA.
That's right. You would play that game all the time. Do you ever remember that?
Oh yeah, I love that game. Saints Row was the best.
And then I gave you my nephew's game, like what was it, Mass Effect? I don't even know. I couldn't even play that game. It was.
Oh, I love Mass Effect.
I was like, what the heck?
That is one of my favorite series of all time.
Really?
Mass Effect, yeah, because basically whatever you do, it's choices and consequences. You say the wrong thing, it can affect what's going to happen later in the game. But it doesn't just stop there. It leads into like. However, whatever decisions you made in Mass Effect 1 is going to affect you in Mass Effect 2. And then it's going to affect you in Mass Effect 3. So let's say you made a choice in Mass Effect 1, and then it's going to come to bite you in the ass in Mass Effect 3.
Right. Dang.
But
So you really have to watch your P's and Q's when you're making your choices for the game.
basically,
So you like thinking games?
yeah, strategy games mainly. Simulation games I like. So I have my flight simulator stuff. Like I have the foot pedals for the rudders, and then I have the throttle and the joystick. So I play Star Wars, the Star Wars game on it.
Look at you, dog. You've always been into games?
Yeah, all my life. I may have slowed down right now, but just because there's nothing really too good out right now.
You know, I was considering buying like a PS5 or something.
I mean,
But I you know, it's either like 2K or like, cause you could get like other games like, I really wanted like the Last of Us game.
oh, I never played those.
Yeah. Cause I grew up playing like Resident Evil. That was my go-to.
Yeah,
The last one I had was a PS4 game from that.
I'm more Xbox.
Xbox.
I haven't had a PlayStation since like PlayStation 2. That was the last one I had.
PlayStation 2?
Yeah.
I remember your cousin came over and remember he had slept over for like a week.
John?
John.
Oh yeah, I just kind
And we were playing Resident Evil on what was that system that you had? It wasn't. It was like white. Was it the Wii?
No, I think it was Xbox 360.
No, because we had like a different controllers and we were playing. We had two handles.
No, I never had the Wii. I mean, unless somebody else had it. And
He didn't bring it?
I never had it. Maybe he did, but I never had. I know I didn't have a Wii.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I think he did have the Wii.
It did, huh?
Yeah, because yeah, 'cause-
It just came over like 1 week randomly on Never Left.
yeah. And he does that, you know.
Hey, he's family.
Just pops up, you know, just hangs out. Doesn't even say when he's gonna leave.
Because I was already living with you for a few months already. And then he showed up too. I was like, oh shoot, where do I sleep
Did he
now?
take? Yeah, I know, right?
Because you had this couch in your room that I would sleep on.
Yeah.
And then that's when I moved to the living room. And then your guys' guest couch was my bed for the better part of the year.
Yeah. I mean,
It was fun.
you were fed.
I was fed. I ate like a king. I was like family.
You were healthy.
I got to drive your parents' cars.
Yeah.
Like your dad, I remember, I thought this is where I knew he was like an awesome dude. So that morning, because all that crash had happened in the morning.
Yeah.
And your dad had taped up the thing. And we come back, and then like my dad leaves, everybody leaves, whatever. Sergio's dad comes, remember?
Oh.
And then we were gonna go somewhere, and your dad like threw me the keys to his like your mom's car, and he's like, "Oh, go ahead."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Dude, are you sure?" I just
I just
he's like,
wrecked.
what do you want me to do? He's like, "Go ahead." I was like, "All right, man. Thanks, brother."
Yeah.
Good times, brother.
How many times did we get caught smoking?
By your mom?
Both by mom and dad.
I don't remember your dad really saying much to me. It was your mom. For sure.
Yeah, she was the one that would always get
Your
mad.
mom's just like, "Don't lie to me." I'm like, all right.
Yes, I'm high. Leave me alone.
She would always bring you food though, and not me. I was like, "What the heck, dude?" She's like, "You're not my son."
Make your own.
Yeah. She'd always bring you Jack in the Box. That was a go-to.
I love Jack in the Box. You never go wrong with Jack in the Box.
Nah, I seen this video on Instagram where they show like how they make it now. I'm like, oh gosh.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would order it these days.
That's why I don't watch those videos.
The direct skip. Yeah, dude.
You know, the more you don't know, the better.
Ignorance is bliss, brother.
Yeah.
That's it. That's how I live my life, sir. Quarter mile at a time.
Yeah.
All I need is family.
Family.
Are you into any of like the movies that are out right now?
Me and Cece just watched. What did we just watch? Oh no, we haven't watched it yet. But the Guardians of the Galaxy movie, the new one.
Oh, I heard it was really good.
Yeah, I heard it's really good. Yeah. I already have it like bought on my Xbox.
We're just waiting?
Yeah, we just haven't watched it.
Because you guys been prepping this whole time and like getting ready, right?
Yeah, well, mainly I was out of town all last week, so for work.
Getting that bag,
Yeah,
taking care of your gal, dog. Look at you.
basically, trying to save up and get a house.
Is she still gonna continue her business venture?
What?
Her business venture?
What business venture?
Her baking?
Oh yeah, no, she always does that. That's I think something that's never gonna go away.
But she does like orders and stuff?
Yeah, like she'll do orders like if you like.
Like how do you get in touch?
Well, like she has on Instagram, she has a it's called CC's Cakery or something like that. It's on
Okay.
It's like, but like I don't know what her I don't know exactly where her handle is, but
right.
she has an
But
Instagram.
you could order and stuff through there.
Yeah, you just message her and she'll respond.
Are you a big sweet guy?
Not really,
Sweets?
but she tries to give me all the leftover stuff.
What's like your favorite thing that she's ever made, or?
I like the cake tops, cause like she'll bake a cake. She'll have to like layer a cake, and so she only needs one that has the round top. So she just basically cuts the other ones flat, and the top part that she cuts off, either she's gonna throw them away or somebody eats it. So you kind of just sit there in the bowl, just kind of eating little pieces of bread of the cake. But her cakes are great. They're really good.
All right.
She can do a bunch of stuff. Cakes.
You guys gonna do? Is she gonna do any of that for your wedding?
No, I banned her from doing that.
Oh, really? You just want her?
Yeah, because then she would have been stressing. Like, she would have been right now trying to hurry up and like finish baking or whatever.
Can we get a personal one? No, I'm just. Cece, you listening? No.
No, yeah. Like, if you guys need a cake or anything, just let me know and I can ask her.
For sure.
Or even cupcakes or
For
stuff
sure.
like that.
Sure. Thank you, sir.
She does like chocolate covered pretzels. She does like all that stuff. Any type of sweet treat.
Sweet treat. They used to say that was my nickname.
Sweet treat.
Little sweet treat. No.
I don't know who called you that.
It was before we were hanging out. Heck yeah, man. Thanks for coming down, bro. I appreciate you, and good luck to you and you and your journey. You're already on it, but
Yeah.
with you and your lady, and we're here for you. Love you. Thank you guys. Love your family, brother.
Yeah, love you too.
Heck yeah.
Always been there for me.